starting off with this multicolored wool for the blanket part of the water bottle cover, and I'm using a 4mm hook, and I'm going to start off by making a slip knot. Making a slip knot and chaining 25 should I say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 and 25. Now in the second chain from the hook, do 1 single crochet and do 1 single crochet in every stitch to the end of the chain. So I'm coming near the end of the chain, doing 1 single crochet in each stitch. It's a bit messy at the end because I chained in the piece of wool. I'm in the last stitch now. Now in the last stitch, do 3 single crochets. So that's 1, 2 and 3, and you're going around the other side of the chain. So you've got 1 single crochet in each stitch, and what you're going to do then is you're going to work back up the chain. So you're going to do 1 single crochet up the other side of the chain. So coming near the end of the other side of the chain, doing 1 single crochet, and just in the last one, do 1 single crochet and slip stitch to the first single crochet at the very beginning of the first round. So now what you're going to do is chain 1, and you're going to put 1 single crochet right the way around. Right down here, back around and back up the other side. So I'm coming round to the first corner, and I'm not going to put 3 stitches in the last stitch. I'm just going to put 1 single crochet in the very end stitch and just go right the way around. And you continue this right up the other side where you slip stitch to the first single crochet of the round. So come back round to the start and just going to slip stitch to the first stitch of that round, and it'll start to look like this. So now what you need to do is you just need to continue going right around. So you're going to chain 1 at the start, and you're going to do 1 single crochet right the way around and slip stitch to the first chain 1 of the round, and continue that right the way around. I will put up on the screen how many rows I've done, and we will come back then to the next part of the water bottle. So all in all, I did 23 more rows, and you should end up with a sort of a little pocket like this. And this is kind of the quilt cover. And then I'm going to pick one of these colours. So I'm going to use this purple to make the sheet part, the fold down bit of the quilt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reattach. So that's the end of that, pull that through. I'm just going to reattach the wool anywhere by slipping the crochet hook through a stitch and pulling that through, and then chaining 1. And I'm going to do this in the front loop only of this round. So instead of going into both loops like that, I'm just going to do the front loop, and I'm going to do half double crochet. So 1 half double crochet in the front loop only, the whole way around, for maybe 3 rows. I've done 3 rows of half double crochet, and what I'm going to do now, so I'm just coming near the end of my last row of half double crochet. I'm just going to slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet of the round. I am going to chain 1, cut that wool. Then I'm going to take this 3 rows, and I'm going to fold them back like this. Okay, and that's the fold down bit of your blanket. So now here, where you did the front loop only, you're going to have the back loop. And what you need to do now is you need to take the wool that's behind your teddy bear's head, so the sheet part if you like, and you can attach it on anywhere. I'm just going to attach it on here at the side, and you're going to attach it onto the back loop, and so you just pull your wool through and chain 1, and we're back to single crochet. Back to single crochet. And now what you need to do is 1 single crochet in the back loop of each stitch. the whole way around. I'm coming near the end of my first row with the yellow wool. Okay, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the top of the first stitch. Now you need to do about another 20 rows before we make the flap at the back where the water bottle is going to be able to go in and out. So you just continue on doing rounds and rounds of single crochet until you're getting nearer the top of your water bottle. I have done 9 rows of yellow, and I've just come to the edge, the side of the water bottle cover. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I am going to chain 16. 1, 2, 15, 16. You need to skip 18 stitches across, so 2, 16, 17, 18, and single crochet into the next stitch and the next 3 stitches. Should bring you back round to the side. And then what you need to do is you just need to continue right round until you come back to your chain. So I've come back round to the chain 16, and now I'm just going to do 1 single crochet in each chain right over to the other side. And this gap is where your water bottle is going to go in. So you just continue to do 1 single crochet in each chain stitch. So I've done a single crochet across the chain, and now you just continue round, and you're going to your gap here to put your water bottle into, and you just need to do as many rows as it takes to come up to the edge of the top of the water bottle. I did 3 more rows to bring me up to the top of the water bottle, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to crochet the 2 sides together with a gap of 10 in the middle. So if you just go up the middle and you count out 10, and what you do then is you're going to single crochet the first stitch, and you're going to go right into the back stitch like that, and you're going to single crochet those 2, pull that 2 together like that. So then you go into the next stitch and the next stitch at the back and single crochet them 2 together, and so on into the next stitch and the next stitch at the back and single crochet them together. And you do that right up until the middle 10, and then you're just going to skip across the 10 and you're going to crochet the other side together. So 1 more on this side. Okay, and then you just go to the front one and do 1 single crochet across 10 stitches, 9 and 10, and we're over to the other side. And then you're just going to single crochet these 2 sides together like that. Alternatively, you can sew them together if you prefer, but this is just really easy. Like that. And then at this stage, you can chain 1, break your wool and pull that through, and you can weave that piece in. And you should be left with a gap in the middle like that. So now what you need to do is at the edge of that there on this side, reattach your wool at the back just by chaining 1, and back into that same stitch, do 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet across the back, and that'll make up the same amount on the other side. So that brings you to the edge, and now we're just going to continue on, but we are going to do half double crochet. So you're going to half double crochet right around. So that's round the front and round the back. And you're now in a circle, so you're going to half double crochet right the way around. So I've done a round of half double crochet, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do front and back post half double crochet until it is the length of the top of your water bottle. So as many rounds as you think it will take. And to do front and half post double crochet, you wrap your wool around your hook, and instead of going through the stitch like that there, you're going to go round the post for the first one. And then you're going to go in the ways and push that post back the ways like that there. So you are going to do this for a good few rounds until you're up to the top of your water bottle, and that will make the rim of the top of the water bottle. So you just continue round like this for the first round, and in between each round just do one round of half double crochet, ordinary half double crochet. So I'll just show you that when I have this first round done. I've done my first round of front and back post half double crochet, and now the next round is just half double crochet into the top of each stitch, and then the following round after that is front and back post half double crochet, and so on until you get to the top of the water bottle. I finished the rim. I did enough that you can fold it back, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And all that's left to do then is to add our little teddy bear at the front. So I'm now going to make the teddy bear to go on the water bottle, and I'm going to start off by making a magic ring. So you wrap your wool around your fingers like that, and I have changed to a 3mm hook, and you just do that, and then just chain one, and into that ring I'm going to do one single crochet to start, and then I'm going to do another 11 single crochets, so that'll be 12 single crochets into the magic circle, and 12, and you can just pull your wool to make a tight circle like that, and then just slip stitch to the first single crochet of the round like that. Now for round 2, chain 1, and you're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch, so at the end of round 2 you will have 24 single crochets. For round 3, chain 1, and you're going to put 1 single crochet in the first 2 stitches, 1 in each stitch, and 2 single crochets in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and continue that around until you come back to the start. Now for the next round we are going to shape ears onto the teddy's head. So how you do this is you are going to do 6 double crochets in the next stitch. So you've slip stitched to the first stitch, and in the next stitch do 6 double crochets all into the same stitch, so that's 1 and 6, and back into the same stitch, slip stitch like that, and then you need to do 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and into the next stitch you're going to do 6 double crochets all into the same stitch, and 6 all into the same stitch, and again just slip stitch back into the same stitch, and I keep catching my wool like that. And now what you're going to do is a round of half double crochets until you come back to the start. So little Teddy's head will look like this, and all that's left to do is to sew on a little nose and a pair of eyes, and now we're just going to make the paws. So the paws are very simple. They are going to go over the top to make him look like he's holding his hands like that, and you need to make a magic circle, and into the magic circle do 6 half double crochet, 2 and 6 like that, and pull your thread and just slip stitch to the first stitch, first half double crochet, to form a very small ring, and chain 1, and then put 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, 1 and 2, 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and 2, and 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then just slip stitch to the next stitch like that there, and you need to make 2 of these. So this is my water bottle finished, and if you like my video I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and you can subscribe, and thanks for watching.